Hello?
Taken up. I want to
Hello.
Are we back?
We're back.
And we're back.
Hey, have a good at bat. Tony, have a good at bat on that.
Hey, have a good at bat. Let's go, boys. Hey, remember, you strike out 7 times out of 10, you're still going to the Hall of Fame.
Well, the reason why all this bullshit happened because of your dumb fucking ribs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was tired of being in this room and looking to my left and always having to be on guard because you two assholes are standing and I'm sitting here in a vulnerable position.
Hold on.
It is off-putting.
Blame
is
it
off-putting.
on the ribs. Yeah.
So Gorman's ribs
Milli
are hurt.
Vanilli, y'all. You only
He
know
can't
about
sit
that.
in a
Fake
chair
hurt.
for
Fake.
very long, so he
Yeah.
has to stand up at his desk that he shares with Nick, and the rest of us have to look up to him all the time.
Kudos to Nick for standing up. I mean, team
Yeah,
player.
hey,
Yeah.
Nick. Hey.
Here you go, Nick.
Hey, way to go, Nick.
I mean,
So when
I'll
I
be
get
honest,
in
you
here-
guys should be looking up to me at all.
Everybody's
Yeah, right.
everybody's standing.
Yeah.
And if I assume, especially now that we are standing, probably more of the room's exposed on YouTube than not. So if you go on YouTube, you get an inside look that this fucking studio right now looks like the inside of a TV from 1963. It's just white,
I
it's
thought you were
exposed everywhere.
talking about our dicks.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. That's why I give him a little shit.
No, but I literally, I felt off and I felt uncomfortable doing the show with you two standing next to me because I felt
Good.
vulnerable. Like I had to be ready to
Lesser?
be attacked.
Nick,
at all times.
You are. You're a submissive.
Nick, you want to bring the desk down?
Oh,
You and I will
wow.
sit.
Yeah,
I don't mind
probably
being a
not.
sub.
End of the show.
Hey, there's nothing wrong
I'm
about
not
being
necessarily
passive.
a dom either. I like to do all roles.
yeah.
A dom as in a
You're,
dominator?
well, you're
or-
a giver and a receiver.
You don't know
Yeah.
what a sub and a dom is? You're such a fucking child, dude.
Okay, yeah, kind of leading to my point
Hey,
later
well-
on, but yeah, absolutely.
It's a subordinate and a dominant.
Hey,
Of course, yes. That's,
welcome
yeah.
to sex, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
sub and dom. I thought dom
Submissive,
was,
isn't it?
Yes.
Submissive, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
yeah,
right,
submissive
Yeah.
was the word. Dom, I just thought of the Gears of War character, and then I thought you meant someone
Dominant,
big like
yeah.
him, like a soldier.
That's
like
who
a
you thought
tough
of.
guy.
Those dominatrix.
You didn't think of Dom
Dom
Toretto?
those dominatrix ladies are fucking something else.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Tough cookie.
Jesus, could you imagine dating one of those?
No.
Like you have no say in it.
There's also no expectations on your part.
No, they
Yeah,
don't bring
I
their
agree.
work
All you
home
have to
with
do
them.
is be hard.
Just sit there and try
Which
not
is
to
a life.
cry.
It's not a bad life.
It's
I
tough
think
life.
you're also super fucked up if you're dating a dominatrix. It means you like getting like candles shoved in your ass and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I can't keep a hard on. You start hitting me with shit.
Well, yeah, I don't want that.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
What
I
if she
don't
doesn't like
know.
to take her work home with her?
And like,
That's true.
like
She's
when-
a soft one.
was,
She gets home like she
was
wants
Wendy
to relax.
Rhodes pissing on people? Huh? Hey, no one watches
when-
Billions in here.
Well, no, yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if I could be pissed on.
well, I
don't,
can't.
know, I don't remember
give
her
me a
actually
break.
pissing on any of her clients, though.
Wendy?
Yeah.
What about
For
you,
sure.
Gorman? You ever been pissed on?
Gorms, you definitely have been pissed on, right?
Are you joking?
No, I'm not.
I knew it. It was rhetorical.
Dude, I'm a
you have
I'm a
been.
germaphobe as it is. Could you imagine someone's urine spraying all over my face?
I met.
What if you got stung
can
by
picture
jellyfish? Why your face? Why'd you go with your face?
Yeah, wait,
I'm
hold
just
on.
saying,
Yeah,
don't
they
they
don't,
piss all
they don't
over
normally
you?
go face.
That was weird.
What?
I met a girl who actually makes a very good living solely, does it on the side, but solely what we would consider a very good living, just from getting paid to walk on this one dude.
6 figures?
What?
He puts
Walk on
on
his
high
junk?
heels
Walk on his
and
junk?
walks on him.
What do
Have you
you
ever
mean?
seen that shit?
Oh, yeah.
So there's this fetish.
These boots are
where
made for walking.
Guys like to get walked on
That's what
with
the song
girls
was about.
wearing high heels.
Jesus.
So she does this for him on a regular basis, makes very good money, and then one time he asked her to pee on him.
Yes. And she said,
Quite the
yes.
dilemma in her mind.
Throw 1,000.
Really?
Let me go get a
At
bottle
first
of
she was
water.
like, I've never peed on anybody before. I think
Yeah,
that's
but-
crossing the line. Walking on somebody's one thing, peeing on somebody's another.
That's true.
Let's talk turkey though.
And then talk turkey, boom, I'll up it to this. All right, you're getting pissed off.
Hey, are the high heels on the nuts?
No,
Or
yeah, they
just,
do. They do get close, I think, but I
think-
doubt it.
Yeah,
Is he German?
I
They really like
very
getting
big
pissed and shit on.
Germans. I'll be honest with you.
They do. It's
something
like
like,
their thing.
good piss and
I would
shit
have an
session.
Yeah.
easier time pissing on someone than I would walking on them with heels.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
obvious.
so too. I just don't think I'm good on heels, even on a regular floor. but
If you had to choose, hey, if you had to choose one, either heels or piss, what would you take?
Like to be done to me?
Yeah.
Piss.
piss on me, man. That's gotta hurt like hell.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm team piss all day, of course. I'm just,
I don't
it's out
understand
there.
that.
I'll take like a hydrated piss though. I don't want someone who's been like slugging dew all day pissing all
Yeah.
over
No,
me.
no, no. Yeah, yeah. Like a
Guys,
nice
he's got a
light
couple
yellow.
of bruises from the heels, but you get piss in your mouth. What are you talking about?
No, you
Why-
close
why
your
do you-
mouth.
Well,
okay,
What's up with you and getting
or
pissed
in
on
your
in the
hair,
face?
or in
Close
your,
it's
know.
good for your hair.
Yeah, what are you talking
You
about?
go out in the sun after that? It's
like
nice.
semen.
Yeah.
It's good for you, I would assume. It's got a lot
Close
of.
your
There's a lot of
mouth.
protein.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to get pissed on. I'd rather get walked on by high heels. That's all I'm saying.
You fucking freak.
But you guys go to the dominatrix.
But you
like
got
to
a
get
foot
pissed
thing
on.
anyway. You got kind of a foot thing, so it's in
You do have a foot
your
thing.
arena.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, back up.
Huge
How do I
serial
have a
killer.
foot
You
thing?
like the
We've
foot
talked about
massage
it in
a
the
lot.
show.
Yeah, you said you like to massage girls'
Yeah.
feet. You're really into like you find.
said that
erotic.
before. Stick a toe in your ass every once in a while.
Well, not that. I didn't go that far.
Sit
But
on a
yeah,
thumb or
if
two.
they, if they,
You'll suck a toe. You said.
if they need those old dogs rubbed
Yeah.
a little bit, and
Those dogs are
yeah, then hey.
So
Like a
I'm just
little rub.
saying, getting walked on, I feel like, is in the same
But
general
it's
category.
not.
fetishes.
But here's the thing.
Like
Joe,
if I had to
all right,
sign it a genre on
I'll-
Netflix,
I'll come,
under feet.
hey,
Right
I'll
next
come,
to the pissing movie. It's
I'll
right
come
there.
clean. You know me, back rib problems. I've bitched about it for
Fake.
years with you guys. Fuck off, Connor.
Fake news.
So I've had Japanese massage therapists walk on my
Oh,
back.
the old Nuru
Oh,
massage.
Nurus?
I've had that too.
Well, they have poles up there and they balance themselves and they just step
fucking
and step
Nuru,
and
dude.
step and step and
They,
step.
they inflate that fucking inflatable mattress. They put that soupy syrup all
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Count me in
What
for
the
a
hell are
new
you
That's
talking
a massage.
about?
The
That's a
Nuru,
massage.
It's Nuru.
Dude,
Well, I didn't have a new rule. I had a lady holding on for dear life, walking on my back.
do yourself a favor.
Get yourself
Go
a
to your
Nuru.
favorite suck site and you type in Nuru massage one time. It's life changing.
You'll have
Also,
a nice
not to
little time.
backtrack a little bit, but you're missing a link here. You're comparing walking on to pissing, like putting it in the same
Yeah, it's not
bucket.
even
Is
close.
that
No.
what it says?
Well, it's all
No,
done.
no,
It's
no,
all
no,
done.
no, no.
Pissed on.
Wait, the
Thanks for
foot
using
fetish
bucket, by the way.
and the walking on, I put in the same family. The pissing on, different. That was that girl's dilemma. She's like, this isn't really
It's
Yeah.
foot
in my
fetish ish.
getting pissed on.
I don't think
It's,
so.
I
it's
don't
way
think so.
past that. It's way past.
You've
foot
gone
fetish.
to a whole new level.
Okay,
of freak.
would you?
It's a whole different category. What
Would
do
you
you call
watch
it? Water sport?
Would you watch foot jobs?
Serious?
Hey, you can watch guys on jet skis. Guys get pissed on.
You're right. They are two separate subcategories.
Definitely, it's like the Jordan to Larry Bird level down. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Well, so there's levels to like.
Wait a minute.
It's a-
Are
it's
you
a-
putting
it might
Larry
be-
Bird that far under Michael Jordan?
It's at least two
Yeah,
levels down.
I would say a notch down,
Let's
though,
not do
right?
that,
That's what we're
Paolo.
saying. I would say the notch
nice.
from pissing on to getting stepped on is right there. It's one level.
Jesus.
I think it is I think it is only one level.
It's only
apart.
one level.
Peace off.
I don't know.
The
I
level,
think
the level
next
after
step
that,
after that's
training.
the next step. Yeah.
Training's after that.
I think getting pissed on is toward the top.
I agree.
Short of
It's got to be the
I don't
worst.
know, short of getting things rammed in
Shit.
your
I think
ass.
you got to expand your brain a little more.
It's got to be the worst.
Yeah, you'd rather be pissed on than something rammed in your ass.
Yeah, but I think it's right under that level.
Yeah, it's under rammed in the ass.
I have a
Yeah, so there's
Yeah,
still
like
another.
you
There's
guys
still
just
there's
took
still
completely
20 more
removed
levels.
butt play from everything and just
Yeah.
went from walking with your feet on somebody to pissing on their
I don't know.
face.
I've had a
Foreman.
lot of.
It's a gateway. It's a gateway. Once you open
I've
that
had a
door-
lot of self butt play recently, and it's not terrible.
Pardon?
Tony.
Self butt play.
We'll talk about it once
What do
the
you-
show starts.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's get it started, Zito.
Yeah, kick it on back and crack a cold war. Yeah, the boys are about to go on. And just shooting the shit.
Letting it rip.
Hey,
Zito
let's
fucked
go.
up. Zito, what happened, dude?
That's on me. We lost
Yeah.
Radio.
it.
It turned off for a little bit.
Classic
We finished
us.
it. We finished
Classic
it.
us.
All right, boy.
Here we go. Welcome to Heartland Radio 2.0, coming to you from Indianapolis, Indiana. We are in the MyBookie.ag studio. If you're going to trust your money with anybody, trust it with MyBookie because we trust them.
Oh yeah.
And I think we are pretty much in charge of telling people who they should trust.
Yep. Uh-huh.
So trust them.
Listen to us.
Yeah. And you know what? You play, you win, you get paid. That's all you can
Yeah.
ask
Money.
for.
Very simple
Right?
steps.
That's what I'm talking about. If you go to mybookie.ag right now, into the promo code Heartland, you get a 50% match on your first deposit up to $1,000.
Todd, explain that to me. Explain that. If I give $500, okay, what do I get in return?
Then if you select to get this bonus, you will get $250.
Bam!
Free money to
So then
to
when you
wager.
go into your account, you're going to have $750 to play with.
Look at that.
To win with,
Let's
and then
go.
get paid with.
Let's go. All right. It's good to be back.
Oh yeah.
We
Here
were
we
best
go.
ofs. We wanted to talk to Matt Mitchell in the last episode
Yep.
because something miraculous or whatever
Nut
notable
shot.
had happened.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, he almost killed a Russian by kicking him in the nutsack.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I would say somewhere in the realm of getting walked on with the heels. I bet there are people who there are. I
Oh
think
yeah,
there
there definitely are.
that like to get kicked in the nuts
Yeah.
and get sexually aroused by it.
I like the discussion, but I need to go. What are you putting fingers in your ass? Just be honest
Can we
with me,
let
Diggs.
Todd explain possibly a new format to the show first?
All right, fair enough.
We're going to try something different.
Yeah.
We call it, it's a round table.
Yes.
So basically, we traditionally have been a segment-oriented show. We built segments and we did those, messed around the room. But now, you know what? We're going to try just to everybody. Not everybody was at the same level. Some people were first time on a microphone on a show, or whatever. So we let people develop their legs. Now I feel like everybody's got it figured out. So we're getting better. So we're going to try to take the show to a little more advanced level.
Yeah, we've listened to you guys, and you guys love when we fucking bullshit. So
Yuck it up.
here we are, fucking yuck.
Try to go a little more conversational. Everybody in the room is going to bring in something to talk about. We're just going to go around the room once we get all the way around. Show's done. It's easy. We're still going to keep Friday bangers. Don't get alarmed.
Of course.
Yep.
And this is the Friday episode, so this will end with Friday bangers.
There might be a
Don't panic.
segment that pops up here and
yeah,
there.
Who knows?
But, you know.
Yeah, we're still going to have fun.
We're
Holiday
not
Mad Libs.
fascists.
We're still
yeah,
outside the box type people.
Yeah.
So, you know what? That's what this show's about. Being outside the box. Or in the box.
Whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, and we also have a suggestion box. So if you have any suggestions as well, right?
I got
DM
one
us.
for you.
Send them over to the Heartland Radio account. Not you, Gorman.
I got
Things
one for
wanna
you.
hear. Every now and then we get a good idea from the listeners. So,
Yeah, maybe a question
Send
they
some shit
have.
in.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, all right, what we got? We got, Gorms?
My only suggestion is to Connor, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, Gorman, I'm the old guy. Yell at the young guy.
Somebody's cranky, didn't get enough rest.
Yeah, someone's got some fake
You
ribs.
don't have the right mattress
He's hitting-
or the right cartilage between your ribs. Anymore.
Got him.
Everybody deserves a good night's rest. And the best way to do that is to get the right mattress.
That's right.
Go to lisa.com. Meet Lisa with 2 awesome mattresses, accessories, and bases for better, deeper rest. And all foam Lisa mattress is new and improved, featuring cooling LSA 200 foam. If you're not familiar with what that is, read up on it.
Legit.
For advanced pressure relief for side sleepers. Side sleepers haven't been getting enough attention
They
from
really
the
have.
mattress industry.
I'm a huge side sleeper.
I am as well.
Oh, yeah.
First 30 years of my life was all
Yeah.
sides.
I'll wake myself up snoring if I sleep on my
I hit it all. I go right side,
Yeah, me
back,
too.
I
left
bounce
side.
around a lot. I do. But I'm on my side, I would say 75% of the time. So I appreciate
A 5-tool sleeper now.
the research and the technology behind what Lisa's doing.
Congratulations.
Face down,
Lisa's
ass up,
mission
digs.
is to provide a better night's sleep for everybody. From day one, Lisa set out to create a company with heart, and that's what they did. That's why they donate 1 mattress for every 10 they sell to organizations that work in causes like foster care prevention. To date, they've donated more than 32,000 mattresses, though more than that to come.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're
Absolutely.
selling
Plenty
mattresses every day.
Uh-huh.
And they do that through more than 1,000 nonprofits. Don't miss Lisa's President's Day sale.
Big time President's Day sale.
Oh.
I think that happened already.
I think it already happened.
But
it's still going,
active.
baby.
Still
Still
going.
active.
Sale's still
Still going.
Yep.
President's Day's over. The sale still goes on. I assume because it's in here.
Correct.
Get 15% off. 15. It's 15% off any mattress for a limited time at lisa.com/Heartland and use the promo code Heartland at checkout. That's Lisa, LEESA.com/Heartland. Promo code Heartland.
It's a triple right there,
End
Todd.
crankiness.
Great read right there,
Nice at
Todd.
bat, buddy.
End all the crankiness.
Let's go.
All right. So, Diggs, continue with your butt conversation.
Okay.
I want to
butt
expand
stuff.
on this more.
I don't know if it's this show or Pat's show,
All right.
but as you guys know, I came back from Mexico. Correct. With a Montezuma's Revenge Mexican style hemorrhoid.
Yep.
okay.
Oh, yeah. We're aware.
And it was a war that I didn't think I was going to win.
Yeah. That fucking hemorrhoid's down there like,
I was
come
struck.
on, Issy.
Look like a golf ball.
You think you're hard?
I have news. I lost a lot of battles. I lost a lot of blood, to be honest.
Shitting a lot of blood.
But I'm here, standing here today,
Win the war.
pain-free,
Oh!
almost hemorrhoid-free.
Let's go.
I think I'm on the verge of winning this goddamn war.
Hey,
Let's
how about
go.
it? How about it?
I hired Alan Turing. We figured out the German code.
Yep.
And here we are.
You've been foiled, Herr Schmidt.
But rubbing this Prep H every day, a few times a day,
Oh, yeah.
it's not terrible. I think I'm thinking about dabbling.
I'll tell you what is terrible when
You
you
get-
leave it laying around the office and we're stepping over it by the weight rack. over
Happened the
there.
other day.
Which is awkward.
Well, that's
You
my
left
area.
your preparation. It's laid out
It's in
by
the
the weight
tube.
room.
Tony, why don't you go and
it's
get a
in a-
colonoscopy and
It's in
then
a
you go from
vacuum
there?
sealed tube.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
But you're enjoying rubbing an ointment
I'm not hating
on
it.
the anal area.
I'm not hating it.
Sounds
is
like
what
you're
I'm
liking
saying.
it.
It's on the verge of liking.
Hey, it's your butthole.
I
if
mean,
you wanna
that's the
finger
male
it.
prostate. And
Finger
by
it.
male prostate, I mean G-spot.
Yeah, I hear it.
if you have a hot butthole, there's nothing better than like a cooling gel on there.
So
when,
there was
I mean, it's
there was
just
a few
fact.
there was a
Believe
few
me.
phases to this thing.
All right.
It was the you can't fucking walk phase where it was so painful, and then I think at one point it popped, so there was a bleeding phase. And now there was an itchy phase, which then that's when the real enjoyment came in with the fingering of the butthole.
So what do you do when wait, you're having sex with a girl?
Excuse me, what?
When you're having sex with a girl
Yeah.
and she reaches up and you can feel that finger go right on the butthole and it starts rubbing around, testing the waters to see how you react. How do you guys react when that happens?
The only couple times that's ever happened is I've immediately reverted to like pretending like not pretending, but I would just immediately go down south on her.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
So just so
exactly.
she can't reach my fucking ass.
Yeah, quick feet.
Quick
You
feet.
got to move. You got to
You
move.
get out of the
can't-
situation.
Don't stay stagnant. You got to get out of there.
Fucking immediately call an audible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check.
Quick turnover, maybe.
Yeah. You switch from the pass to a run play, and then
Right.
I get out of the situation.
I immediately let him know that that's not going to go any farther.
Oh,
than that.
really?
Yeah.
See, I
I'm
don't-
like,
I don't like
don't stick your
confrontation.
finger in there.
You call timeout?
Yeah, I just let her know. I'm like, you can do that, but don't try to stick your finger in there.
I mean,
Sounds
unless,
like you're playing hard to get, Todd.
Eh.
It sounds like you're playing
Unless you're
hard.
gonna
I don't have that problem anymore because I have a
Whoa.
girlfriend and
Yeah,
she
yeah.
does my laundry, so she sees what my underwear look like after a day. So she doesn't go anywhere near the asshole.
See, and that's the boat I'm in. Like, my girlfriend knows the type of fucking Scud missiles I drop. I'll be like, hey, that's a no-fly zone. You know, if you want to, go ahead. You're not gonna like what you find.
Yeah, you want to. It's probably the last time we do this again. So
Yeah,
up
exactly.
to you.
I'm at a point now though in my life, like 30 years, maybe start trying some new stuff.
Well, explore your
Are you
body.
getting bored, maybe?
Explore your
No.
body.
Weirdo.
Jesus Christ, Connor, you piece of shit.
I got
No.
something you can try.
What's that?
This Fuego Box flaming hot chocolate.
Oh my god.
So
yeah,
good.
That'll light up your butthole.
Can we talk
real
about
good.
that? We're free to talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we did.
we
did last
mentioned
night.
it a little bit on Pat's show.
I still have
All
a couple
right.
more things I'd like to address when we come back. But yes, go.
All right.
Since we're on the
So we'll come back to you, but people need to know that part of our sponsorship through Fuego Box, we were to film videos of whoever was willing to do so in the office, take the Choco Challenge, which is a ghost reaper pepper
Yes. 6 of us volunteered.
bar of chocolate.
Yes.
6 of us.
Yeah.
I'd say 4 of us.
6
volunteered.
of us volunteered, dickhead.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a
Mr.
what
Oreo.
a
Don't tell the end of the
2-inch
story
by
at the beginning,
2-inch
you
square of
cocksucker.
chocolate.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Ghirardelli sized chocolate.
Yes.
Hey, good pull.
Yeah, good
Ghirardelli.
pull. So, so I did it. Connor did it. Diggs did it. Nick did it. And
Zito
Zito did
did
it.
it.
Right?
And Ty volunteered.
I
Ty
wanted to.
volunteered.
Zito laughed at it, but through the whole thing.
Yeah,
it
that was
seemed like-
incredible.
So Zito, it was just like, it was just like me.
No.
when I got some hot wings.
Let's not, I was gonna give Zito a lot of fucking credit on camera
Ah,
for the
bullshit.
first 3 or 4 minutes. Zito held it in like a fucking
Right?
champ.
He would look good on
he-
camera.
When he
closed it
snuck
out.
off a camera, though, he was hurting pretty
Yeah,
fucking
he
bad.
Well,
definitely-
no, it was stuck in your mouth. You got to fucking
you had
get it out.
you had your mouth in the sink.
There's no doubt he handled it the best of any of
For
us.
sure.
I
Correct.
cried
By
like
far.
a 13-year-old schoolgirl.
I was. Yeah, I mean,
Nick,
it was
Nick
terrible.
was the worst. For
had-
one, he touched his eyeballs with the 2 fingers that he held the
yeah,
chocolate with.
I was going blind. Literally, my eyes were swelling shut. I was very scared for a moment.
I was just waiting for one of you guys too, like while you're trying to talk through it, to just fucking yak everywhere. Like I thought Nick was going.
You
to.
couldn't talk
yeah.
because every time you open your mouth, it got hotter somehow.
Yes.
It looked
Actually, Connor
so
almost
bad.
did even before. Like, didn't
almost-
you, somebody said something, and you were like,
Well,
"Whoa."
I hate spicy stuff, so that's why. I mean, my process was just get this down, and get over it.
Yeah.
I'm still. I swear, I'm still feeling it right now.
And then
a day later.
did it get into your stomach later? Because I felt it the whole way down.
I shit my ass out all night long.
It was terrible.
And this morning before I left the house, though.
Yeah.
If you guys have a chance
It's
to
fiery,
ever eat
burning
the
shit
ghost
off.
reaper pepper,
Yeah, don't do it.
Chocolate.
do what I did and don't.
It's the hottest
Most Diggs move of all
thing
time.
I've ever had in my life.
So I was going 4th after Todd, Connor, and Nick, and I saw what these people were going through. And I'm not fucking dumb. Like, I'm not going to do it. So I snuck into the bathroom while Nick was putting on his fucking show with that distraction. I unraveled the chocolate,
boy.
and I snuck in a chocolate-covered Oreo in there.
motherfucker.
Total Diggs move.
And I tried to fake doing it.
But
Yeah.
did you realize
It's like a nice fake child situation.
you would have to be fucking Christian Bale to think
No,
that?
no, no.
Like,
Yeah, like you can't fake what was happening.
No,
to
he
your
sat
guys'
there.
body.
He faked it like it was an orgasm.
Not eating the other half.
Wow.
So yeah, that was fucking. That looked miserable.
It was the hottest thing I've ever had. I'd had a ghost pepper before, but only I only had to take a little bite,
Yeah, yeah.
and it lit me up. But I think the volume of what you were consuming mixed with how hot
It was like an
chocolate
edible
is.
with way too much fucking weed.
Yeah.
It was way worse than that. For me, like I go just about as hot as buffalo chicken. Like that's where I basically draw the line. Yeah. So this pepper, I mean, going down, it was bad, and I won't get too graphic, but coming out, I was probably spewing 150-degree poop. I'm not kidding. It was boiling, steaming hot. I swear. I mean, talk about wet wipes. I needed them. Thank you, Tony, for bringing those in.
I like my
Ty this
food.
morning to bring them in.
I like my
Ty.
food.
Excuse me. Thank you, Ty.
I like my food spicy enough that most people will not eat it.
Yeah,
like nobody in my house. Bailey can take stuff pretty hot, but I usually burn him out. So when I cook something, I put that much jalapeno in it and shit.
Yeah.
But that
jalapenos.
right there, I was fucking dying. I was fucking dying.
Speaking of wet wipes, after these 2 weeks, I don't think I'll ever touch normal toilet paper.
Yeah, nor should you.
You've been using wet wipes?
Yeah, I'm
You're in
declaring
love?
right here, right now on the show, normal toilet paper, pores.
Bye-bye.
It's for the pores.
Dead. I mean, if anyone should have hemorrhoids, I should have gotten it, and I haven't because I use only wet wipes.
Atta boy.
And that's
Fucking
it.
genius.
Okay,
I'll
I'm-
never switch
You
back.
will.
I'm switching.
My
You're
lady,
not 30 yet.
no,
You'll
no,
get 'em.
I probably
It's
will,
like
for
when your
sure.
balls drop and then you get hemorrhoids. Like those are the two life milestones for a
Not
dude.
great, dude.
my lady's been getting one-ply toilet paper.
my God.
Somehow one-ply toilet paper keeps getting put in the guest bathroom. And I'll go in there to shit a lot of times.
Yeah.
Because it's late at night. Like last night, I had to get up like every 40 minutes and spend another 40 minutes trying to get out one little pebble and half a cup of soup out my ass. But
Hey, it's for prostate cancer.
yeah.
Though. You did a good thing.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Wait,
But,
did you shit on the ground?
Get checked.
But that was my dog's. I got
I
home.
thought that was you, by the way.
No.
I enjoy you airing out your grievances, by the way, in your relationship on IG stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the best.
I get home and Bailey's like, I'm like, what? And he's like, you don't smell that? I'm like, no. So I go to the laundry
Todd
room.
doesn't have a nose.
Yeah. And between the three dogs, there was like 4 trails of vomit. And then a bunch of diarrhea, and then some like regular turds.
Well,
in
do you know
there. So
why?
I don't know if they all just took turns.
No, I tell you why. It's because when a dog shits or vomits on the floor, it's a full 2 dogs, 1 cup situation. And they start eating each other's shit, and then they all fucking puke and shit. That's what happens.
Hey, show of hands real quick. I'll be brief. How many look at your shit after you shit?
Oh, I always
Every time.
Every single
Always.
person in here
Pretty
saying
much.
this.
Pretty much
Painters
everybody?
look at their artwork when it's over.
Good point.
Every single hand went
Good
up, by
point.
the way.
Yeah, make sure
You
something's
have
not
to
wrong
at
with
this
you.
point. Yeah.
Just curious.
Yeah, you dip your balls in water, my man. I mean, looking at your poop isn't that bad.
Well,
No,
if
I
you
put
don't look at it, that would insinuate that like you don't wipe. I mean, you're gonna have to see it
Yeah,
eventually. You know.
Yeah. And also, I put a lot of work into it. I want to see
Attaboy,
how
correct.
impressive it is.
It was part of you
So-
at one time.
Yeah, exactly.
Continue
We'll
with
see
your
what
dogs.
comes out of me.
Continue with your
Oh,
dogs.
so anyway, I'm just like the whole. Luckily, they go to the laundry room where there's no carpet or anything. It's just painted like concrete floor, and there is a drain in the middle.
Good.
So
Which
the
the grossest
piss,
part
the
was the run.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was running to the
running
drain. It was
to
a
the
gross
drain.
look.
But I spent like an hour on there, and like Marnie had sent a message to me right before I took the IG story of all the shit and puke and piss. So she was like, "Oh, I'm getting relieved early. We're getting ready to go." I was like, "Okay, let me show her what she's got to come home to." 'Cause she's the one that wanted fucking 3 dogs.
Somebody
right?
else got relieved earlier.
So I take it and I send it out. I tag her in it. I know she sees it, and then gets home about 2 hours fucking later. So like purpose, she's like, "Oh yeah, my relief was just late getting there, whatever." No, you just knew I couldn't.
What a
sit
veteran
there
move.
for very
Yeah,
long
wow.
without cleaning that up. It's fucking gross. dude.
Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about was that when there's such a big difference, I noticed this weekend when you come across a movie that you've already seen on Netflix versus a movie that you've already seen on TV.
Oh yeah.
So like when I scroll across The Departed on TV, I'll watch it 9 out of 10 times.
Yes.
Really?
The Departed
Okay,
is on
yes.
Netflix every single day, and I've not ever watched it once on Netflix.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
And I don't
about.
understand what goes on in my brain
don't either.
that I don't.
I will tell
click.
you, you don't like to make decisions and the choice has been made for you. You're scrolling by, it's there. all you have to do is just press that button, and you get jumped into a part that may be awesome. Like
That's
you,
true.
Netflix, you have to make a conscious decision.
You're
Okay,
right.
I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch this movie, and it's going to start at the beginning.
But also just like
Tough.
the randomness of it. Like it's also when you see it on TV, it's lucky. Like
Oh
yes,
yeah.
you're
You're
finally
right. You
get
hit
that
the
movie.
fucking lottery. It
It's-
was a good movie.
Exactly.
That you'll watch.
But on Netflix, it's just there. It's like hearing a song on the radio instead of versus on like your iPhone.
You're
or
right.
Whatever.
You're
It just
1000%
sounds
right.
better.
But on Netflix, I always know a movie that I watched like 1,000 times, like Black Hawk Down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did do that the
know
other day though.
because you can see on the fast forward the scene
part
clips.
you're at.
So I always go to the first part where they're getting ready to fast rope out of the helicopter before the guy. I start off there every time.
That piece
Well,
of
that's like
shit.
this happened to me last weekend. You're watching a movie early in the morning when you wake up, just throw one on real quick, whatever's on's on. Then you go about your day. You come back later, turn your TV back on. That movie is back on in almost the
Yeah,
identical
fucking
spot where you
nothing
left
better.
it. It's
Yes.
an amazing feeling.
It is.
That happens to me every time I watch Wanted with James McAvoy.
Oh,
Curve the
yeah,
Bullet.
yeah.
Every time, whenever I leave dirt in the morning, I'd come back at night.
Forgot about that movie.
7:45.
It's a good movie.
Same
Good
part,
movie.
catch the
But
end.
by the way, do we all know what actor it was that fell out of the helicopter that caused him to get pinned down there to the beginning?
Yeah, it was that piece of shit who just got married to
Orlando
Katy
Bloom.
Perry. Yeah,
Orlando
that piece
Bloom.
of shit fucking who killed Achilles.
Paris.
I hate him. I
He's
fucking
a problem.
hate him.
He's a problem.
Yeah, he sucked in Pirates of the Caribbean. He sucks
Yeah.
in Troy.
I mean,
Will Turner?
No, I'm not saying
Will Turner?
I'm saying he was
Legolas.
the
He
acting,
was good as Legolas.
He's fucking
the acting
Legolas.
That's
was
his
good.
best role, Legolas.
By far.
But Will Turner was a piece of shit too, who was all by the rules at the beginning.
He's all right in
too.
Kingdom of Heaven too,
Bootstrap-
but that movie's boring.
Yeah.
No,
I just
know
didn't
who
believe
he
him
was.
as a warrior.
I just
No, yeah, I mean that's not believable at all. And then he gets cast as like the fucking back of like the Roman army. It's like
Yeah.
okay, no one believes that, but
Pretty boy.
And then the last thing that I wanted to bring up, I had to bring up my girl, Casey Anthony.
Oh,
yeah, I heard-
Back in the news.
yeah.
She revealed she plans to pose nude in Hustler magazine, telling the news.
About time.
She said, well, you know full well that my nudes will fly off the shelf, even if it is soft porn. She's not wrong.
Cocky. I
That's
like
true.
it.
She declined $500,000 from Hustler's owner Larry Flint in 2011, but she says the offer still stands, adding, "It was wrong timing. I'm in better shape now, and I respect the
Soft
fuck
porn
out
is,
of it."
is no vagina.
No. Soft porn is no insertion.
yeah.
Yeah. You
Like
won't see
she
a
could go
dick in there.
fucking full lips. Dude.
She can spread them apart. They can do a close up.
I will buy. Fucking,
Oh, no penises.
I don't know, 100 copies.
I don't want to see nudes, dude. Fuck it.
No, I agree.
Make a sex tape on
I'm
Hustler,
on-
and then you got me. But
If you are Casey Anthony, and then she even said it, even if it's just softcore. So
A month from now.
there's a part of her in
that
her.
does make you
there's a
think
part of her that
that
wants James
wants
Dean
to
to
do-
come find her.
Listen, if she does a scene and it's not with fucking Johnny Sins, I will be so.
I have a
incredibly
softcore
upset.
question.
Yeah.
So this was a debate I've had with many people throughout my life. Softcore porn. Do you think they are inserting and penetrating, but just not showing it, cleverly cutting away with the angles?
Yes.
Or do you
Yeah,
think they are completely?
They don't shoot
faking
it twice. They shoot it once for hardcore, and then they hide it with camera angles from another camera
Oh,
that's going.
You really
Yes.
think so?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And-
Because
or they'll
sometimes
say-
it looks so bad that it can't be.
Right.
There's
real.
no way.
There
Right.
are
There's
definitely
no way.
some softcores where it's not real.
yeah, and they'll position them while they're fucking. They'll be like, "All right, let's get a couple shots for the soft porn," and then they open it back. I watched the thing on that one.
I would say most of the ones that are on like Skinamax or like Showtime late. I don't know if all those if they're actually
Yeah,
fucking.
like if you're a softcore porn star, why? Like why? What is stopping you from making the jump to full?
I would love to know who the guy
It's true.
is that was like, I want to see the dick in there. I want to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was all guys.
They don't show.
It wasn't just one, dude. It was all of them.
They don't show the blowjob either.
No,
And
they
it's like,
don't.
why you even? You might as well cut that
That's
whole
a funny
scene.
one. That's a
I
funny
don't
one.
want to
Yeah,
see
it
the
is.
back of somebody's head going up and
yeah,
down.
see, but that's where you get all the acting because the guy's facial expressions come in, you know, and you got to see what he's got.
fucking chocolate.
Yeah.
My only worry about this Casey Anthony thing is if she does do this,
It better be look good.
is that I'm not going to jerk off to anything else for the rest of my life.
I was just gonna say, my only worry is
Like,
someone
we-
walking into your room and your thumbs in your ass and you're jerking off. to
I've
Casey
hit
Anthony.
I've hit the pinnacle. This is it. I might as well. This is
Yeah.
it.
Well, first of all, does everybody
You're about to achieve Final Four.
does everybody approve of her getting the opportunity to do this?
Aye.
Of Hustler paying her that much money to
But
do
she
it?
killed her kid, right, Todd?
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Do you believe in the American judicial system?
I don't see how she
Jeffrey?
didn't, but she's technically innocent, and that's why we run the country the way we do.
She's
so
innocent
we
like
should
OJ
believe
innocent.
she's innocent,
Right?
Yeah,
Kind of
Well, she didn't write a fucking
OJ
book.
wrote a book. Yeah, I mean,
good attorney.
I mean,
She's read a porno.
she says her dad did it, and now she's also forgiving her dad too. So
yeah.
she's,
So
she's really come a long way in her life.
I
know.
I approve of it. I mean, I'm not saying she's a good person, but I don't
You don't
really.
have to
I'm
be a
not
good-
watching it to look into her soul.
Yeah, exactly. You should, I
Yeah.
mean, she's got to make a living. What are you going to do? Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
she's,
yeah,
she's
'cause
not getting a job
I was
doing
gonna say,
anything else.
She's having a hard
so-
time getting a job, I
Exactly.
assume.
No, she has to become some kind of D-list celebrity. That's her only option, and porn is a good way to do that.
Good for her.
That's
She's
good
hot.
for her.
Yeah, good for her.
She
We all
is.
agree she's hot.
Yeah, and everyone, every guy, I don't know what it is about us. Every guy's got this little thing that they're attracted to psychos for some reason.
Oh,
they're attracted to crazy.
And Todd, she's a Notre Dame fan.
Huh?
She's a Notre Dame fan.
Oh, is she?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she's very Catholic. Good upbringing and all that kind of stuff.
Why do you say she's a Notre Dame fan? She really is. Too?
Yeah, every hat I've seen her wear, it's always Notre Dame hats.
Don't
Really?
take the Lord's name in vain. Don't,
like when a
don't
girl
kill your
wears a hat.
children.
Yeah. I like when a
Yeah,
girl
she's a
wears
good
a hat.
Catholic girl.
Yep.
My thing with her is she. If we didn't have this backstory and we didn't watch her for so long in the courtroom and all that stuff, is she just standalone as hot as we all think she is?
No, obviously not.
It's because of the whole story. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
because you guys know the crazier a woman is, the
better she is in bed.
better she is in bed. That's a simple formula. It's proven the test of time.
A squared plus B squared equals C
Yeah,
squared.
it's a simple formula.
Sometimes why?
Yeah,
And sometimes
That's true.
why. Yeah, and that's it. That's
And,
all I have.
Yeah, I mean, she will ruin someone else's life before she's done in some fashion.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't think so.
But that guy's going to have a good time up until then. He's going to have a good time for a while.
1,000%.
Have a good little run.
She may end up pulling the plug on Larry Flint, taking over the hustler empire.
That could be. I don't really like kids. Nick, what you got going on?
So I saw a Kickstarter
Yeah.
to digitally erase the rat at the end of The Departed, and this pissed me off. It's like, all right, buddy, Martin Scorsese is a great filmmaker. Yeah, it takes away the subtlety of the movie that there's a rat at the end of the movie, but it symbolizes the whole fucking overarching theme of the movie. He's literally raising $4,000 to digitally erase the rat from the movie and distribute new copies. Like, get the fuck out
And
of
it's
here,
not
dude.
like what's the Dream movie with Leo?
Inception?
Yes.
It's not like Inception where the top you don't know if it falls or not. Like you knew he was a rat. Like it wasn't hidden in the movie. It's not giving anything.
You find
away.
out in the first 20 minutes
that's
that
not-
he's a rat.
So I don't understand that.
They think it's so cheesy and so lame for such a good movie to have an ending like that. It's like, it's just
Just fuck yourself.
Run that
dude.
by me again.
the rat at the
There's
end
a
of the
rat
movie.
that crawls across
They
the balcony
shoot
or
the
whatever.
scene of the Boston skyline there. What is that?
Yeah.
The state building or
Yeah,
whatever government
and
building that is,
it's
the Gold
also
Dome.
it's
The Gold
also
Dome, baby.
it's also not because
Yes.
that the apartment that he lives in and that doesn't exist. It's not that close. So like I mean it's
Yeah, so,
So
they
the-
just didn't like
There's
the
a rat that
symbolism.
crawls across
Yeah,
the railing at the ending shot.
Right. And it's I thought decent symbolism.
Yeah, it's like too
cares?
obvious, is what they're saying. Like it shouldn't have that obvious.
But
of
it's
an
not a
ending.
spoiler. It's not like there was a
Yeah,
cliffhanger
that's
at
what
the
it-
end if someone was a rat or not. We already fucking knew.
Yeah, that's why
the
when
whole
I saw
movie's
it, I was
about
like,
rats.
oh, yeah, hey, look at that. Yeah, he's calling him out.
Yeah.
You know, he was a rat.
It's more of a spoiler. There's like before, if you haven't seen it, I mean, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But before Leo gets shot in the head, there's 3 X's in the elevator, and that's like a huge movie trope. But going back like a long ways, like a main character is about to die.
Oh, really?
I think
Yeah.
in every scene someone dies in that movie, there are X's.
Yeah, exactly. That's like a
That you
very
can-
popular like
that you
film
can
study
pinpoint.
thing going
Yeah.
back for a
not
long
know
that.
time.
Really?
Yeah.
The more you know.
The more you know,
That's a
exactly.
good little piece
Just
of
random
trivia.
access.
This is a pretty educational.
Yeah,
show.
so like there's one scene where Leo's on the phone with Dignam saying he wants to come in, and behind him behind him he's in an airport like skywalk, and there are a bunch of X's behind him on the windows. And then I think the next scene somebody dies.
It's like when
needs plenty of bartenders.
it's like when gangbangers put an X to a name on a wall with spray paint. You know, they're about ready to take somebody out.
The more you know.
Wow. All right, that's a great
I didn't
piece of
realize it was going to
movie
be an
trivia.
educational show.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all. But fuck, everybody has a problem with that. Do you agree? It didn't bother me. I didn't
Absolutely.
think it turned it.
Not enough
to
to
an
raise
easy
money
direction.
to digitally erase it.
Never
Like,
even
it's
thought
like-
twice about it.
It's one of the best movies of the last like 15 years, and if you're fed up with something like that, you can go fuck yourself.
It's more like, who the fuck are
arguably
you?
the best cop movie for sure. In my opinion, as a former cop, maybe I'm biased because he was undercover. Or
Oh, you don't
whatever,
like Kindergarten Cop? You don't like Copland?
but I do like Cop.
pretty good.
RoboCop.
Heat.
Heat's a great movie. I consider that more of a bank robber movie. Though.
It is for
End of-
sure.
End
It
of
is for
Watch.
like
sure.
a heist movie.
And to watch was good. Yeah.
End of Watch was really good.
It was good.
And that was
Chips.
just cops, though.
Yeah, but I just think
Did you
Departed
say
was
chips,
ahead of
Zito?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good shot.
California
it's a
Highway.
good shot.
It's tough.
it. Much
South
better
Park.
than the undercover movie that Johnny Depp did.
The tourist.
Yeah.
What about the one?
21 Jump Street?
No.
The original?
What about the one?
The
with
one with Al Pacino.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco.
I love
What was the
Donnie
one with
Brasco.
Affleck? Wasn't he?
The
No.
Town?
The Town.
No. It was just
Yeah.
The Town's a great movie. Dude.
Great movie.
Unbelievable. Yeah, my favorite.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh.
No,
But-
he did like a mob movie that he was not.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Into the Night, I think it was called.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
about Prohibition.
And We Own the Night.
We
You guys
Own the
seen
Night.
that?
Joaquin
Another
Phoenix.
great
Something like
movie.
that.
Yeah, that's with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
That was a good one. That was kind of an undercover element in it. But I put the part.
No,
in
the
it.
part
it
is
was
fucking
bullshit.
unbelievable.
Hey Todd, you saw it the other day. I went on it because I heard what you said about it, and like I got to see it. Highwayman coming out.
Oh yeah,
That looks good.
That's gonna be
That-
unbelievable.
that
On
movie's gonna be
Netflix with
great.
Costner and Woody Harrelson.
Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson play the two Texas Rangers
Yeah.
that they brought up to help the FBI track down Bonnie and Clyde
Yeah.
after they escaped.
And what it was redacted for a long time, and now it's like the untold true
Yeah,
story, which
yeah.
I'm sure there's a bunch of Hollywood bullshit in there. But still, I mean, the trailer is awesome.
Oh yeah, for
Awesome.
sure.
I also don't know the Bonnie and Clyde story. It's also one of those things that
Yeah,
a couple
'cause
that
there hasn't
brought-
been
yeah,
a.
fucking
yeah, you
thanks.
just know that it's Bonnie and Clyde and they were
Yeah.
bad people.
I don't think they've made a movie about it since like Warren Beatty when he was
Yeah,
young.
probably not.
I don't even know
Yeah,
who that
you
is.
wouldn't know about it.
I
yeah.
wouldn't say this is a cop movie, but it might be. But it's. I think it's underrated. Not enough people talk about it in the last 5 years. The one with Chris Pine. They're in Texas.
Yes,
And he's-
Hell or High Water.
Hell or High Water. is-
How
Yeah,
about
it's
it?
incredible.
Nick Nolte?
That was up for Best
Great.
Picture last year.
No,
No, who
No,
is that?
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, man. Hell of a
It still doesn't
hell
get
of a-
talked about enough.
Yeah, and they got
Hell of
the bad guy from 310 to Yuma. That guy's great. I love him being the what else? Hostels is he's in.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of shit. Good actor.
That's a great fucking movie. If you haven't seen Hell or High Water, and I'm also going to recommend one more in that category, and that's with Jeremy
Renner.
Wind River.
Yeah,
What's
Wind
that
River
right?
is a good one
Oh, Wind River.
Unbelievable.
Hell of a surprise when I saw that movie. All right, who's next? Gorms, what do you got?
All right, I got a bunch of hit and runs, not a bunch of them, but
Yeah.
a couple.
Yeah.
So I want to start with in the past week, past 5 days, 6 days, I've gotten. I want to go around the room on this. I bought a rotisserie chicken at the market.
Awesome.
okay.
Good
All
call.
right.
All right.
So I get the rotisserie chicken. I get a little salad on the side, maybe some peppers I cut up.
Okay.
And I try to make a salad. Never happens
No.
because I'm a thrashing hound with that. With the
rotisserie.
Yeah.
and it's all. I mean, I'm wearing half of it. It looks like like I'm field dressing a deer after a kill on the thing. And I don't. Then I get to the salad, and it's just salad and peppers, not the whole chicken and stuff. But by that time, I'm already full and stuff. Do you? Does everybody eat it
Yeah.
the same way, or do you take your time, cut it up?
I've actually never eaten a second sitting of a rotisserie chicken that I've bought.
You've killed a whole bird.
No. It's just
you eat it in
can't-
points at
It's
that.
just so
Yeah.
fucking gross looking when you
Little-
put
yeah,
it back
yeah.
in the fridge
Yeah.
or put it
Yes.
back out that you're like, I
It's a
can't
one
even-
time. I'm with you.
I can't even eat that.
It's
again.
a one time thing.
There
pick
was
at
a
it.
guy that used to work here that would do this exact move. He would shred up a rotisserie chicken because it was cheaper and put it in his salad and eat it every day.
I just don't have the patience. I look
I'm
at
not
it.
going
It's
to
still
name names,
hot.
but I didn't like it. It was,
You know who you are.
It was a weird move.
So we're all on the same page, kind of, right?
I
And,
think
and I'm
so.
with you, Tony.
Yeah,
it's
I'm-
not going in the fridge because I'm not eating cold chicken the next day. I'm not going to microwave it. You know, what I mean,
Well, yeah, it's not
just-
even that. It looks like it's been torn apart by a bunch of fucking hyenas in the
Yeah.
fridge, and I always still leave it like in the plastic bag.
Yeah,
Got
of
that
course.
nice grease pool at the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you're like when it gets cold, it has that like gelatin type
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
on it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
Goodbye.
It's uneatable again.
Yeah.
You have to crush it in one sitting.
All right, and the second thing I want to bring up, Todd, is Tony is a good friend of mine. I love Tony. He didn't like me when I came in, but I think I turned the corner on him. But Tony's spewing on the social media the other night. Tony, don't put out stuff like I'm the king. I win
am.
awards of parallel parking. Don't do that and not back this up just by saying because I used to go to the bar once in a while and I had to park like that.
No.
I mean, they're professionals. I'm a former valet, car valet, Detroit, Michigan. Okay. Here we go again.
We didn't know this.
Here we go again. So I'm talking over here. Okay.
It
Here we
makes
go.
sense though, because
But here-
40% of people who live in LA that have a cocaine problem do work as valets.
Exactly.
At the
some
time.
point.
Hey, Gorman, by the way, I have
did
headphones
that,
on too.
And I did
What's
that
up, Chapper
at the
Bapper?
time. At the time out in LA, I needed fast money.
Sure.
Did it again. So former valet used to put on 200, 400 cars at lunch, at dinner, etc. I mean,
Are you parallel parking them?
I'll go not every one of them, but a lot of them.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
I'm glad you brought this up because, not to shame Diggs here, but I also think I'm better at parallel parking than
See,
Diggs.
we got to have
Well,
a
you're
competition
both
on
fucking
this thing.
wrong.
He
Well,
drives
I mean,
a
we can
car
go.
with a backup camera. I drive a stick.
No. I don't use the camera.
degree of
First
difficulty
off,
there
It is a little
tough.
tenfold.
Hold
That's
on.
tough to say. You don't use the camera though.
I don't.
That's a judgment call though.
Turn
You
the
can't-
camera off, motherfucker. I don't give a shit.
We're gonna have
That's what I'm
to.
saying. Not that,
We're gonna
not that
have
you're
to.
bad.
Listen, I
I'm
didn't
better.
have a backup camera until like 2 years ago. I lived in the south side of Pittsburgh. Not just going to bars, okay, Gorms? Live there every fucking
I
single
get it.
day of
I
my
get
life,
it. But
okay?
I mean, I'm confident with a van, with even a handicapped version of
Oh.
a van, a moving truck,
Yeah.
a stick shift.
Listen, it's all the same.
I'm just
It
saying,
doesn't
let's
matter
go.
what- it's all
If
got
we're gonna
four
do
wheels
this,
and a fucking-
let's
no.
go.
It's not the same thing. I think he's
At
right.
all.
You need to have 3 different cars, 3 different sizes.
No.
Let's
I'm
do
different.
it.
No,
parallel
I'm saying I'm
parks.
not worried about it. I can do every fucking car that's out there.
Whoa,
Well,
that's
Tony,
a
let's
bold
go.
statement.
That's what I'm saying.
set it
let's
up.
go.
We'll set it
so
up.
the reason why I tweeted that out was I had just parallel parked, and there was maybe 2 inches off the front bumper and back bumper, and it was a
Yeah, you
it
got
was-
a, you
it
got
was
a base
one-time
head.
pull.
You got a
in.
base head. I mean,
Doesn't
that's
your
all
car
you
have
did.
360
Base head.
cameras?
Everybody.
How
You
far
got a
were you
base
from the
head. That's
curb?
what, yeah.
Oh, excuse me, fucking 6
And
inches.
now,
6
Tony,
inches, baby.
Tony,
Nice.
tires on the curb, you're disqualified.
No, I didn't touch the
You know
fucking
that,
curb. I'm
right?
not a fucking
Tire on the
midget.
curb, if you touch, you got to
Hey,
back up.
hey, Diggs, doesn't your
Disqualified.
camera have your like all 360 angles?
Zito, you weren't listening when I said I don't use the fucking.
Yeah, it
But
beeps.
you
It beeps
have
when you
all
get
of
too
them,
close
though.
to
See,
something.
Zito,
too.
this is how I
Yeah.
can tell.
Beeps.
This is how I can tell you're not a good driver or a good parallel parker.
No, Zito is a good parallel parker.
You should know that it's actually harder to parallel park, I think, with the cameras because they
so
throw you
false.
off.
You have
I
8
know.
cameras on your car.
No, that's because you're a Mickey Mouse fucking driver. You
I don't
to
have
use
a camera and I can park anywhere.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna fucking do this.
Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's
Shove
do
it
this.
down.
Zito, you also
There you
drive
go.
a fucking Matchbox car.
Yeah,
that
dude.
thing is tiny.
Yeah, I know what I
perfect.
want to park. That's why I bought it.
You and fucking 30 clowns roll out of that car.
I
every
mean, it
morning.
comes down to speed and efficiency.
Yeah.
Because if you can get 2 inches on both sides, but it takes you 2.5 minutes
No.
to do so.
This
You know,
is
I mean,
one
that's.
time. This is one time in and out.
Um,
I'm not gonna tweet something unless I'm fucking thoroughly impressed.
Oh,
we go.
hey, believe me, I know.
Ty has been in the car with both of us. He's used to be both our roommates.
ahead,
We
Ty.
took multiple trips together.
What
Ty,
say you, Ty?
would you like to settle this
I
debate
don't know
for
if
us?
we've ever parallel parked.
I don't know if I've ever been in a car where either one of you have parallel parked. But I do agree with Nick on the old school approach. I mean, he's got the stick and no camera, so
you.
that's a higher degree of difficulty.
Yeah.
I will be
For sure.
honest. Yeah, I agree. It is a higher, but no, I don't think camera makes a difference.
I don't use my camera when I parallel park until I know I'm already squared up in the spot, and I know then I'll use it to see how far back I can go when it starts beeping for me.
Well, you drive a massive truck too. It's a little different.
I
can't
think
wait
you
to
guys
do
have gotten
this.
so used to the camera, you think you don't use it.
Yep.
No,
I think
no.
you glance at it
Yeah.
and it's just,
You take that camera
I know
out.
where I'm going.
I still always want to look behind me.
Yes.
Marnie yells at me all the time. She's
Yeah.
like, "You have a camera. Why are you looking back?" I'm like,
No,
well, "This is how I learned how to
You
drive."
fucking you throw your arm over the passenger seat and you fucking
And
turn
look
around.
back, one hand, turn it.
All right, we're going to do it.
Yeah,
And-
I can't
all right,
fucking
Todd,
wait.
Todd, last thing, this is just for you and I,
all right.
because the age difference between you and I think, and everybody else. Peter Tork dead.
Who?
Peter Tork.
Yeah, nobody knows who the fuck
Dead!
that is.
Peter
is it a
Tort.
porn star?
Keyboardist for the Monkees. Remember the after-school show, the Hey, with the
yeah, I
Monkees?
just watched that.
They're a rock band, and they went, I know this is way old.
I didn't know Peter. I only
8,
know.
7 years old, watching this thing. Look
He
at
has
the
a great porn
Monkees.
name,
He
though.
is dead. Peter Tork.
In fact,
Rest in peace.
The
Peter
Monkees
Tork.
were on Boy Meets World.
Davy
One of-
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of
Davy
them.
Jones is the only one I
Yep.
remember. Mickey
And the Brady
Mickey?
Bunch.
Yeah.
Remember they did the Brady Bunch,
Yeah,
too.
they did.
Oh yeah.
I think he may have been knocking the nickels out of Marshall.
Probably. I think Marsha was banging
Marsha.
everybody. I think she was a little whore.
Oh yeah.
I think she was banging Greg.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it was something weird
They
going
were
on there.
totally
Probably why Brady fucking destroyed her nose with that football.
Tell you what, Alice did something for me.
Did she?
yeah, well,
Maybe it was a maid
A
outfit.
woman
I
in
don't know.
uniform.
Huh, maybe.
fucking Sam.
Joe
was
the
tearing that
Butcher.
shit
Oh,
up.
yeah, Sam the Butcher.
Yeah.
What did I call him, Joe? Sam the Butcher.
What a fucking life. Like when you look back then, whatever. She's living. They give her one little room in the house. She does everything.
You mean maids?
Yeah. She was getting paid nothing.
Yeah,
she
it's
didn't have a
indentured
car.
servitude.
Sam always had to take her everywhere.
Did that exist?
Yeah, she didn't drive, did
I
she?
assume it probably did.
She ended up being the fucking parent 90% of the
Yeah,
time
yeah,
too.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
Fucking
not a great gig.
Yeah. And Mike
Who the
was
hell?
out there juggling dice behind Carol's back.
Yeah, Mike never
You know?
did shit. You know, he was out catting around all the time. He would just pop in for a few minutes. All right, I'm out. Let me grab my drawings.
I haven't watched enough
That
Brady
dirty
Bunch.
bastard spreading
Yeah,
his
you got
seed
no
everywhere.
idea. You got no idea what we're talking about right now.
You've never seen one episode?
I mean,
You're gonna like Nick
I mean,
at
I've
Night.
seen
I think?
one or
I
two.
must have stumbled upon one or two, yeah, but I have no fucking
No, they
clue.
updated like Nick at Night. So like our
Friends
generation,
now.
we got to
Nick at
watch
Night
the
is
Brady
like
Bunch.
Friends
They get
now,
to watch.
shit like that.
Yeah, like,
That is-
I think
yeah, that's true.
The
Yeah.
fucking Fresh Prince was on there for a while.
Fresh
like, when they were
Prince,
coming
Friends.
out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the stuff we got, yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Good
guess
luck
you gotta
finding a
change it up.
fucking
The
Mary
Brady Bunch
Tyler
is
Moore
dead.
show anywhere. You know,
Yeah, you'll never find that again. That was a good show.
it was.
Zito, what's going on with you, buddy?
You know what? I just don't understand. Why are light up shoes not like able to be worn by adults?
They are.
Well, they
You're
are.
wearing them right now.
You
See,
wear-
I know,
wear
but I'm starting a new trend though. I think.
First of all, everybody needs to know when Zito came back from vacation, he has shoes that light up, and whenever he clicks his heel, it will change
Like Dorothy.
color.
Coolest thing
And then
ever.
it'll go into strobe mode, like a disco
Yeah, like
mode
Christmas
at one
lights. You
point.
just press
Yeah.
the button.
Who
and it
makes them,
changes.
Zito?
I call them the Sweden ones. I don't like to. I think I'm
Are
gonna
you
try to
saying
make them from
Sweden or Sweetums?
Sweden, like
Sweden?
the country,
Sweden.
city.
Couldn't tell with the
Are they
marbles.
K-Swisses?
No, no brand.
Oh, okay.
I think this is gonna be the Zito brand though.
They are really fucking cool.
Yeah, they're
I,
sick.
I had a
Where did you get 'em?
fake light up pair of Yeezys one time.
SwedenOnes.com.
But I like yours better, to be honest.
His have like fiber optics in them. They're also for X heads. Like those are for guys at raves to go go ham.
Yeah,
Sure.
Hopefully Samsung didn't make them because if your feet blow off, that's a terrible turn of events.
I could charge my phone with my shoes.
Are you gonna wear them out to the bar?
I don't know yet. I have a second pair that I might
It's
use.
literally
for that.
the only reason to own those
Yeah,
shoes
to
to wear
dance
them out.
on them. Yeah,
They're
you
my
gotta.
house slippers for in the office right now.
I was behind him today, and his one shoe was lighting up green with every step. I go, Zito, you're blowing up on the right side.
He's in a good mood
Oh, I
when
didn't
it-
even see that.
When it turns red, he's pissed off.
It's his mood ring.
So I have. I think I'm gonna make football cleats though that light up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's my new thing.
All right.
Yep.
So I think I don't
The
know.
devil will
it
have you
was-
taken out back and shot.
I don't know. Was it Zito? Was it just you and I who had this conversation? And
I
Connor?
believe- I believe
Who
so,
would be
yeah.
the first person in the league to wear these light up cleats?
Oh yeah, I said Antonio. It's got to be Antonio Brown.
I would have went with AB for sure.
AB
I-
for sure.
I went
Cam,
OBJ.
maybe?
I said OBJ.
We said
in a
Odell.
heartbeat.
OBJ.
OBJ
I would
is a
pick
good
him.
I don't think OBJ because they're trying to make him more of like a mature guy. So if he did that, then it would be like
How's that
Giants.
working out?
Pretty good. I mean, towards the end of the season.
What do you think they're gonna fucking cut him because he's wearing light up shoes, Connor?
I think they're good. Yeah.
Cam-
The Giants. Are you going to put that past the New
I'll
York
go-
Football
Yeah, that's what
Giants?
I
I'll
think-
go with Cam. He'll captain the ship with them motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he will.
I can see that.
Yeah. For sure.
What's the first white athlete?
Whoa, dude! Like why
Jim
would you
Thorpe?
do
Baker
that?
Mayfield.
Travis Kelsey.
Nick gave the first real white athlete. He said Jim Thorpe.
I don't even think it counts too because he was like Native
No, he's
American.
Native
right?
American.
Yeah, he was native.
I've done a
But
book
you meant the
report on him.
first white
too.
guy that would wear the shoes.
I don't know. I don't
Hilarious.
fucking know. It's a racist question, Zito.
I think I'm allowed to do that.
I don't think you are.
I don't
Why?
know.
Because you're Puerto Rican?
Cuban.
It would definitely be an NBA guy.
You think
sure.
so?
Oh, yeah.
Like a Gordon Hayward.
J.R. Smith.
Oh, Gordon Hayward. I can
Is he
see.
still good?
Nah, Gordon Hayward's about,
He's not on
about
the
as
team.
milk toast
Yeah,
motherfuckers you're gonna find.
Oh,
He's not
Gordon.
wearing those.
He's a Butler guy.
Yeah, no, Gordon. He's a six man off the bench now. He took a drop for sure.
Well, when you fucking
Really earning
He's
that
he's a max guy, though,
154
right?
million.
Oh yeah, he's
you
getting paid
fucking-
30 a year.
when you chopstick your leg.
That's
I mean,
true.
Yeah,
that is true.
yeah.
Yeah, give the guy some
about
time
it.
to heal.
Yeah.
Hey, you get a whole year.
Come on.
Damn it, we're on 1.5
Mentally.
now. All right.
There's a mental trauma that comes with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to overcome it.
I would
figured
agree.
10 games, whatever.
I would agree. Bailey, you got anything?
Finally flying the coop and moving out of the house. And
All right.
yeah.
Go.
talk
There
about
Gator. There you go, Gator. Leaving the swamp.
This is your first time? First time living by yourself?
a few times, like in college, just
Yeah,
living
yeah.
with people and all that, but like actually out in the real world,
He has no roommate.
no roommate.
Just him.
The best.
Flying by
You
myself.
think you'll be lonely?
No, I think I'm gonna be happy to be away from the one-ply toilet paper that keeps filling down.
Yeah.
I have never once lived by myself in my entire life.
Really?
And me thinks that I would fucking love it.
Oh, that's
Like-
my biggest fear.
But also me thinks that there would be like 3 feet of garbage 3 months in, just laying all over.
You would
the
be like
place.
For
Golem.
sure.
But
Bailey won't be like that. He's kind of a clean freak, but
Respect.
It's gonna get to the point to where I'm gonna have like no food for about 3 months and not realize it.
like I hate people, but I
Yeah.
also like talking to people every once in a while.
That's what me and Nick have the perfect setup.
yeah,
we
yeah.
live together, but we also very easily could be seen as living by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get home, pretty much go right into my room and basically stay there for the
See, I
rest
did
of the night.
the same when I lived with them too, or with you guys both, and I would come downstairs every once in a while.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I my biggest fear is getting home and not having someone to talk to about anything. I mean, that is terrifying.
Yeah, but we talk to
Don't
each
you
other
wanna
all day about everything.
Yeah, and then you want to go home and just yuck it up about something.
you're the worst.
No, we don't.
My biggest fear is living alone. I swear to God, I'll have a roommate forever.
I did it for a while before we moved out here, and it was glorious. I had the
We
same
also lived, like-
reservations, but yeah, I got lucky because I lived up the street from Diggs, who lived with like 3 of our other friends. So I would go go down there and hang out with them when I got too bored. But it was nice. Like when you get bored, you just actually go out and do something.
Like you said the other day, you got to fucking jerk off with your surround sound.
Oh yeah, that was like
Wherever
a
you
revolutionary experience. When I'm like, oh, I don't have to put headphones on or like keep this real low anymore. I can just fucking turn it up. Let's go.
It's like you could just fucking AirPod or AirPlay, fucking pour into the big
You
screen.
can just do whatever you want. You can
Hey, Alexa.
leave a glass laying out on the table, and no one's gonna yell at you. Like, oh, I'll get it later.
Jill Alexa plays So I'm a big sleep with sounds on type guy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, you
Like
just ask
waterfalls?
Alexa and she'll play fucking sounds all night long.
Oh yeah.
What
I
kind
try-
of sounds?
That might have just got me to buy an Alexa. I
I'm
swear to
normally
God.
a city sound guy, but Alexa's city sounds actually have like people talking too, which is a little weird. I like the ones that's just like sirens and horns.
Get
and
the
stuff
fuck
like that.
out of the way!
Yeah, so it was literally like that. So I went with rainfall.
Oh,
Like
nice.
rainforest
That's a good one.
rainfall. You can hear
Rainforest.
like the frogs, the night frogs chirping in the background.
the
stuff
rain
like that.
falling.
That's a good one.
You can do it on your phone too.
Yeah, I
If you
know.
say Siri, go to Pandora.
Yeah, I fucking know.
Play the.
But then,
but
I don't know if you can really do that. I was just saying. I don't
No,
think
no, you
Siri
can.
will she would do that?
oh yeah, I assume so.
YouTube for sure, at least. Yeah.
So
I've never talked to Siri. I don't like that.
I don't.
bitch.
Yeah, I don't know how to get
Alexa's
her to do
my
shit
Alexa's
for
my
me.
girl. Alexa's my girl.
She doesn't even answer questions very well.
No,
I don't think.
she's-
No, yeah, I don't even have her activated anymore.
I'm a big
No, I don't
Cortana
either.
guy.
Cortana, huh?
Big Cortana guy.
But I won't-
Cortana's seen me jerk off a lot.
I think I want the Alexa stuff. Should I get it?
No,
Put it in my
don't
kitchen?
do it.
I'm gonna get the Alexa now because it has those night sounds. Zito, you should get an Alexa for those shoes, dude.
No. I'm telling you right
Talk
now,
to 'em.
Todd. They could hack into your fucking house.
Thank you.
Don't
Who
do it.
cares? What do
Really?
you mean? They're
Oh, yeah.
It's
hacking
too
your
late.
house and do what?
We're way past that.
Zito, hacking your house and do what?
Dude, they could do anything. You're talking to it. You're saying things.
So,
Dude,
who
stay
cares,
away,
dude?
man.
I know they're mining my data, but I don't give a fuck. They better understand me now.
Yeah,
They know what commercials to show me and what ads to pop
Correct.
up when I get on the internet.
And then you get better stuff. Then you get to reap the benefits of
I
that.
very rarely see anything pop up in my feed that,
That
I
you
don't
don't like,
enjoy
yeah.
very much.
Well,
Yeah,
you
You
worry
don't
about
talk
them, like,
in your sleep, do you?
I do.
I was gonna say, next thing you know, you're
I
gonna have
don't
fucking Meryl Streep nudes popping up on.
Zito, what are you worried about them like hacking and like
Well,
turning
no,
your
so like,
light on?
Diggs, your Instagram ads are gonna be like butt plugs now because
Yeah, I
they
don't-
didn't know everything about you.
Well, yeah, that's a good
help
thing.
'em.
We literally just that's a good thing.
Gotta explore.
I don't know, Diggs. You're crazy.
Like
on
you're,
this. I'm not
you're
gonna
the-
jump on this.
Like one of those people like who's worried about like their credit card information getting stolen. There's nothing to take.
well, no, yeah, take that. But
And
I
even
don't-
if you do, I'll just tell them that it wasn't me and no refund.
Like
Yeah, boom.
you were talking about Cortana or whatever, which is Xbox, right?
yeah.
So I had the Xbox with the thing on top
The
that like
Kinect,
watches
oh,
your
yeah, the
movements.
Kinect, yep.
So every time I would jerk it, I would be staring right into the camera. I'm like, I'm like someone's for sure watching me right now, but do I care? No.
A couple thumbs up to the camera
Yeah,
every once in a
like,
while.
I don't give a fuck. Who cares? No one, like thumbs up to the FBI guy watching me fucking jerk it.
I know Nick's
Nice
big on the
job,
strain,
man.
right?
Like I'll probably just bend over next time and like ask them how my hemorrhoid is.
Spread your cheeks like
Yeah,
my
should.
poncho. What'd you say, Zito?
You're big on this, right? Because you put like a tape over your
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
webcam.
He's fucking.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna get it though. They already have all the information in the world. It just tracks everything you say and everything you do. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, the tape over the webcam just stops them from seeing you. They're already in your computer reaping all your data.
well,
I don't know what we're so worried.
it's important. I think it's important that we just share that information, and that's the easiest way to do it. Is for me to do it subconsciously.
correct.
Yeah, plus if they find some terrorizer, I mean, go ahead, go through my stuff. If you find one terrorizer, it's worth it.
I'll tell you
is
what
a
else
fucking
is important
terrorizer.
Terrorist.
about sharing information. Don't listen to this guy. named
Now
Terrorizer.
batting.
23 and me.
That's good information.
Why?
DNA.
Why do you need it? Because we live in a world where access to data that gives us more personal insights into who we are.
This is what we're talking about.
What's more personalized than your DNA? Now we can turn to our genetics for personalized health traits and more. And Todd, I don't think you need Alexa. I think you need to do 23andMe, and this is why. Okay, hear me out here.
Wait, first of all, I did spit in the thing, and I packaged it up, and I shipped it off. So I'm just waiting for my report, and I can't wait.
Beautiful,
Todd, you're
easy,
supposed
right?
to shit in a bag, not spit in it.
Damn it.
Nope, don't do
I don't
that.
think that's in the instructions. by the way.
Because what they do have is a saturated fat and weight report.
Oh.
And not to be rude, but you've put on a few after the weight loss challenge.
have.
It's starting to creep back in.
I
all
gotta
have-
start
So
exercising.
the saturated fat and weight report can tell you about how your genetics may impact your body's response to your diet.
It's important. See, this will
Interesting.
be important for me to know.
Learn if you're likely to weigh more on a diet high in saturated fat, even if you consume the same number of calories.
Dude, this is right up our alley.
Yeah. How do I do that?
Spin it too.
Receiving, Diggs,
Okay.
your personalized genetic reports is just the beginning.
Okay.
you can take the next step by talking to your healthcare provider or considering lifestyle changes like adjusting your sleep habits or your caffeine consumption.
I don't have health
Based on how your body is
Handles
affected. Yeah, handles
that
by all
fat.
this stuff. Oh, that's
Going back
genius.
to your father, your mother,
Yeah.
your grandfather, your grandmother, all that good stuff. See what your genes can say about your health traits and more. Buy your health and ancestry service kit today at 23andme.com/heartland. That's the number 23andme.com/heartland. Again, that's 23andme.com/heartland.
Nice AB, Nick. Nice AB.
My brother actually just did this, and he got his results back, and I'm interested because I sent mine, and I haven't got mine yet to see if we're similar. But I was surprised.
What if it
learning-
turns out you're not brothers?
That'd be crazy.
That'd be awesome.
Wild.
Which I considered for a while. We do kind of look
You
like,
look
but
alike.
he got all the good genes.
Yeah.
Like he has the dark skin.
You're taller.
and he's handsome and,
You are
and
taller.
young. You know, but
Yeah, that's true.
I look older. I have the light skin, the big nose, and the greasy hair. Like he got all the good Dago genes. But he's 26% Italian.
Oh, what are you?
Really?
I don't know. I didn't get my results back
Probably
yet.
23.
You should both be the same, right?
You would think. I'm interested to see.
I wonder when. I can't wait to see what I am because there's so much Scottish and Irish and
There's
the surnames in my family.
Todd,
whatever.
you have potatoes pouring out of your blood.
Yeah, but there's got to be some crazy shit in there. My ancestors bounced around a little bit.
I guarantee you were definitely at one point a Viking that raped and pillaged.
Probably. Or the rapees. I don't know. Irish were second-class citizens for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Ty Schmidt.
So Jim Boeheim apparently
Oh, my God.
hit and killed a guy on the highway the other night. How incredible would it be? I mean, maybe not incredible, but how incredible would it be if you had enough notoriety where you could just hit someone in your car, kill them, and then in like 48 to 72 hours after that, like no one gives a shit anymore.
I know.
Did he coach
Yeah.
last night when they won? Or two?
Yeah, it was after the game.
20-point win.
Big win.
That's one thing I never want to do. Like if I kill someone, I don't want it to be by my car because I'm gonna be in a vehicle where I'm tempted to run.
Yeah.
Like if I'll this may peel back some layers here for me, but if I hit someone in a car and they're dead and there's no one else around,
Tony.
there is a
I
very
mean-
very small chance that I'm
Absolutely.
Is there charges pending?
No. Apparently what happened was the guy got into an accident and was like on the shoulder and was
Ricocheted off into the center.
Yeah, exactly. So like he was like apparently out in the middle of the highway and they said the visibility was bad,
Yeah.
but fucking I mean
And he did
Jesus
the right
Christ.
thing. He called the police. Like, hey, I had to
Yeah,
send over a
yeah,
guy
I think
or
so.
whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Well, if he was there was probably another car around, right?
I
was
would,
it
I
just
would,
them?
I would assume so. The most hilarious part, though, is so like today on Twitter, a lot of people have been digging up old stuff. There's a fucking picture of him and Tony Stewart exchanging jerseys. Yeah, it just like couldn't be more perfect. Oh man, it's.
I
Just,
mean, Smoke did it on purpose.
you could argue that. Yeah.
I mean, he fucking whipped that tail out.
Well, it is Syracuse, too. There had to be a lot of snow on the ground. Was
Yeah,
it
yeah,
snowing
foggy
or something?
and
They said
night,
visibility
late at
was
night.
very bad,
Yeah.
but still.
He's no spring
He's an
chicken.
old guy. Yeah.
70-something, yeah.
They might have to take his license away at least, right?
Who was the
Lock 'em up.
fucking dude in the who was the dude in the NFL a couple years ago who
Dante Star Wars?
yes, who had the DUI, killed someone and didn't
Did
serve
get
like
off. Yeah.
any
Oh, yeah.
jail
I know.
time. Like it's
How's
the
that
same
happen?
thing.
Money.
I mean,
Money. Evidently.
That's a.
What the fuck? You know what I mean? I mean, you're just driving along, and all of a sudden you got
You're
fucking
saying
guy
you'd
going
stop?
ass over
Are
elbow.
you saying you'd stop?
Oh, I'd stop in the middle of a
Yeah,
cornfield.
full of shit.
No, no.
I
He
think-
would stop
Guys-
for someone else.
No.
I think I've told this story before. I had a kid one time.
Excuse
I
me,
was real
what? No,
young.
you haven't.
Real young, going to my grandma and grandpa's house, and I'm driving, and all of a sudden, just a little kid from nowhere just runs as fast as I can right in front of me.
Oh.
Boom! And it was loud. And I was like, and I am like I was just still in college, so I'm
Yeah.
like freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. And I can see my grandparents' house from there. I'm like, I just killed this kid. And all these fucking adults come running out. And they were hillbillies, man. One dude's trying to drag me out of my car to beat the fuck out of me. And I'm like holding my door. I'm like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden the kid pops up. He's like, hey, I'm okay. I'm like, fuck.
It's unreal.
And then everything was fine. They're like, fucking let me go.
Kids
Whatever.
are so resilient.
I know.
Yeah,
You
they
do
recover
anything.
quicker.
I mean, it was loud. I was like, whoa, this is not good. He just popped right up. No, I'm all right. Fucking, but, trailer trash kids are tough.
Yeah, yes, true.
I mean,
Salt of the earth.
I guess if it's just you and them, it's your word against the dead guy's word. But
So you win.
Well, actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because the fucking Chris Sewell's guy who's on The Bachelor, he's from Iowa. Same thing happened to him like a year and a half ago. He got tuned up at some towny bar on his way, causes an accident, kills the guy, and he did flee the scene.
Really?
Yeah, there were a bunch of fucking bush lights, silos littered all around it. They figured out it was him, but it's the same idea. Like he should go to fucking prison for the rest of his life.
Yeah, for sure.
He's gonna serve like 6 months in some white collar.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Just as
That
Diggs
is
would.
wild. Because they lock regular people up for at least 10 years now for that.
Yeah.
They put them away.
But like if you're sober and it wasn't your fault.
yeah,
you
then no
stop.
problem. Yeah.
You
stop?
call the cops. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I don't trust our judicial system enough.
Yeah, but they're not fucking gonna put away a guy like Boeheim.
No,
those
no,
guys
no,
are probably
right.
huge Syracuse fan. Oh,
Put me
Jesus
away,
Christ,
though.
coach, you okay? You doing all right?
This guy get in your way, or what happened?
Yeah, exactly.
Were his feet planted? Was he inside the ark?
Yeah.
Looks like he threw himself under your car. We got these marks here. All right, what you got, Connor?
This is just a general question for everyone. I think we have enough generational talent in this room to figure it out. My Friday banger today will reflect my change in rap. But what the fuck happened to rap music? Because in high school, I would only listen to the Biggie Smalls, Tupac, because that's what my older brother listened to, obviously passed down. Now, the stuff we listen to is terrible as far as hip hop music goes. What happened?
It's all used up.
Here's my personal opinion on it, is that producers matter more than any lyricist right now. And it's all about how sick can you make a beat. And if the beat's good, people don't care. They just want to listen. Like Pat's a big guy. He loves listening to the lyrics, and a song tells a story and all that, which is awesome. I do too. But at some point, like, people stop doing that and stop being good at it. And now everything is just flooded with just beats and mumble rap, which is okay. Like, it'll get you feeling good. But
I listen to it now.
yeah, there's not a lot of substance there.
Yeah.
It's easier to become famous, I think.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
you don't
Yeah,
have
it's easier to make
the
a song.
quality of the performer you are doesn't have to be as good.
That's
Those
very-
guys like
very well-
Tupac
Yes.
was like a legit artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
You
those
had to be
guys
the
were-
best of the best to get famous.
Right.
Back then.
Yeah.
You know
Like,
what I
There's
mean?
not a lot of lyricists left. Like Wale is fucking very good.
Nas.
Why'd you laugh at that, Zito?
I don't
You're
know.
on
His
thin
name,
ice.
His
You're on
name
thin
Wale
ice.
always throws me off. Whale? You mean whale?
J. Cole's one who can still spit a good rhyme.
I mean, I found out today, Gorms is a huge
Gambino.
Gambino fucking fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's another
Yeah.
one.
He's a beast.
An electric talent. Yeah.
That's probably the case
One
though,
of a
right?
kind.
Because you can get internet famous on your own, and then as long as you have sick beats and
It
you're
just
like
turns
a
into pop
magnetic
music.
personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if like T-Pain happened and then that flipped the switch on
T-Pain didn't
everything,
help.
or-
That was
part of it,
What
yeah.
what was there a point?
Little John did not help. What?
Did
Zito?
Luda help?
Luda was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ludacris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean there was a
Make a
clear
list.
change around 2012, I'd say.
2012,
Really?
that late? I would.
No, yeah.
How about the Yin Yang Twins?
I mean Carter 3 was 2010. So
I think it's the same way with country music. I don't think people have to be as good vocally as they
No, I
used
mean,
to
everything-
because
It's
they
all
can-
just
they can
radio play
enhance
now,
shit,
right?
yeah.
because like it's country pop and even like the rap is more of a poppy feel too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you could argue rap also started going downhill when like fucking guys like Florida Georgia Line like wanted to get like
With
Jay-Z
Nelly.
on a single. Yeah, it's just like
yeah.
the fuck out of here with that trash.
No, I agree.
Nelly's not afraid to cross over.
No, which is sad. Which is sad. He
was the chosen
fucking
one.
Country Grammar is one of the best CDs of all time. I listened to that thing over and over and over, and the shit they did with Florida Line or whatever was terrible.
Dog shit.
Fucking terrible.
Tim McGraw stuff, unbelievable.
That was a banger.
On the other side.
Over and over.
I was hooked on that for a very long
Oh,
time.
Todd, I can see you driving around.
Todd undercover listened to that song.
Dude.
I know
the
Todd
rap
had
game.
sex to that in his cop car.
All right, so I wanted to talk about this is a military thing. So a guy sent me from my Tom Griswold from the Bob and Tom Show sent me a link to this story about the Marine Corps. Anytime you see something like Marine Corps police stuff, he'll send it to me. And I didn't know this happened, and I'm ashamed of myself for not knowing this, but it's pretty incredible. The Marine Corps in the 1990s almost created a combat skateboard unit.
Oh, I did see
Did
that.
you see This is incredible. All right, so
Moto surf, dude.
Mogadishu, the Battle of Mogadishu happened, right?
Yeah,
Black Hawk
Black
Down,
Hawk Down.
what we were talking about earlier. So they learned that was the first real test in an urban environment for that
Sand.
level of combat. So and all the buildings and everything, they're like, oh, tanks and shit can't pass through here. They just end up becoming roadblocks in the advantage home team. Then, you know what I mean? When they get disabled, so they're like, we need to be able to move around fast on our feet, but quicker than actually on our feet. So they're like, yeah. Let's get a bunch of skateboards. They get a bunch of Marines on skateboards, and they'll practice drawing sniper fire and all this shit. Obviously, horrible idea.
This is because everywhere that they're fighting, the roads are not paved perfectly and mostly fucking sand.
I mean, this is a terrible idea, but unbelievable movie. I don't know why we haven't jumped on this already.
Dude, but could you also imagine Staff Sergeant Tony Hawk out there?
If anything, I could see dirt bikes or BMX bikes, possibly.
Yes.
Dirt bikes for sure.
Dirt bikes would be awesome.
Yeah.
Them going off jumps under
I'm
the roofs
surprised
of those
there
little
isn't
buildings.
dirt bikes, possibly.
Diggs, who stars in that movie?
Absolutely.
Who stars in the which one? Dirt bike or
skateboard at Mogadishu.
The skateboard Marines?
Probably
Bam Margera.
SEAL Team Skateboard?
Paul Giamatti is the general of the army who decides it.
who was in Jump Street?
Johnny
Jonah
Depp.
Rob
Jonah
Riggle?
Hill.
Rob Riggle?
You guys all said
Channing
names.
Tatum.
There it is. Thank you.
Oh yeah, he should do it.
Rob
for
Riggle's
sure.
got to be in it.
Can you imagine though,
I think Channing
firing,
Tatum is probably the leader.
trying
of
to
the,
fire a rifle while you're on a skateboard?
You would roll backwards.
Pistols?
And the war's going on. There are gonna be big rocks and chunks of shit laying out everywhere. You're just gonna get fucked
Pumping
up.
legs on
terrible
that
idea.
Fucking mines everywhere in those places.
Well, that's
too,
when the
like-
ollie comes in handy.
So
They're
good
just
point.
kick
It's a good
flipping
point.
over mines and shit.
they were thinking about this all wrong. What you do is you go into those war zones and you send them a gift, quote unquote gift, and you
Trojan
drop
horse.
a bunch of bird and lime scooters in there
Oh,
for the insurgents or whoever you're fighting, for them to experience, them to enjoy. And then when they all cripple and maim themselves on their shitty roads and potholes and sidewalks, you just go in and clean them up.
hey, I'm for it. I'm for it. But this all ended
Why
because
isn't there more quads and shit used in?
they do use the shit out of dirt bikes.
They do.
Like the desert warfare.
That's Point
They do?
Break.
people, and they got some doom buggy type vehicles.
New Point Break or fucking Utah? Give me 2 Point Break.
Utah gave me 2.
They
Yeah.
use fucking
Yeah, they did, right?
He might go after him in a dirt bike at one point,
yeah.
but
It's different.
Oh, the new one had that actually.
Like
That's
I
on
think
me. That's
like
on
there
me.
should be a dirt bike team or a quad team.
I believe there is. They have scouts.
They have
call
to.
them. The Marine Corps used to. They had scouts, and they would they had.
You ever been
dirt
to
bikes.
Australia where gasoline is such a precious
that's not a
resource?
real fucking
They all
thing.
just ride around on dirt bikes and kill each other. The Morton Joe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
The Half-Life.
Dirt bike would be
yeah,
awesome.
the half lives for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
the
that.
Half-Lives,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and then they spray paint their faces
Yeah,
before they
yeah.
kill themselves.
Witness.
Yeah, I've seen-
Valhalla.
yeah.
Absolutely. So that got me thinking about I want to dig up some other crazy military type experiments that
Yes.
actually happened that we paid probably tens of millions of
Trillion.
dollars on, and
Definitely
years
a B.
of research.
Definitely a B on that number.
Yeah. So this one's bat bombs, where they toward the end of World War II, the Air Force was looking for a better way to burn down Japanese cities. So they were they had this dental surgeon came up with an idea and contacted the government, and they actually created a program to test this out. And they were putting incendiary devices on bats, putting them in cages shaped like missiles, and they would drop them out, and then the parachute would go up, and then before it would hit the ground, all the bats would escape.
Wow.
And then nestle themselves in attics and shit in buildings everywhere in the city, and then a timer would go off, phosphorus
kinda
grenade
genius.
basically, and it would burn down these cities, whatever.
That is
But
kinda
what
genius.
happened in testing is they burnt down an Air Force base. Part of it. Yeah, so they were like, oh, we can't really control.
Well, hey, it works though. I think we should do it, right?
Because the timer went off too early, or I think if you do this right, it's a genius plan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they have sonar.
They do have sonar. They do just find little, what do you call it?
Crevices.
Small little
Crevices
holes,
to
yeah.
go into to enter buildings. So it probably would have worked because the problem is, you were tested on U.S. soil. You just drop it off somewhere we don't care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Stuff's
mean,
gonna
as
get-
long
they should-
as the chute opens and they get out of their little cage at the correct time and the timer
Right.
goes off when it's supposed to,
Yeah.
I don't see
The problem probably was the bat didn't know the difference between some little kid's bedroom.
That's not. I,
And a military
I
armory.
mean, I agree
Yeah,
with that part,
yeah.
but that's not our problem. It's on foreign soil.
That's on Darwin. That's all nature right there.
Another one is pain rays. The Air Force also tested this. They called it the active denial system. It was a ray gun that shoots painful millimeter waves at you.
Yes.
And the problem
I've used this gun.
you have. Oh yeah, I would.
We
use
call
all
it the
time.
ex-wife.
It's like a ray gun.
The problem with this one, after millions and millions of dollars were spent and years wasted, and they figured out that they couldn't find a setting that was kind of somewhere in the middle. They were either like, you were like, oh, that feels kind of good, it's warming. Or they burned semen alive, airmen alive. Yeah, so that was.
Hey, Todd, how far are we from laser guns?
I think they already got them.
You think
Don't
so?
you think so?
Yeah,
They've got
they
to
have
them
to.
by now.
And
They've been
lightsabers.
testing.
Todd, you're the
forever.
foremost expert on lasers. What do you think?
I think we have them. I would say for sure we have them. Whether they're out being used, I don't know.
Are we talking like Star Wars?
Yeah, like the pulse.
Yeah, pew pew.
Yeah.
Fucking
Guaranteed.
blasters.
For sure.
No way we don't. Because you can aim a laser right now and cut a perfect door out of a wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's already a rifle, right?
Basically, yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, you turn it on and you turn it off, then you turn it on again. That's like 2 bullets.
I think they're trying
Yeah.
to figure out the distance thing.
Yeah, that's probably it.
A
And
plus
then-
B plus.
Yeah. And how to
C
control
squared.
Sometimes why?
it. Limit the range of it. That's probably part of the problem. And then there was raccoon vision. They,
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
yeah, they paid all these doctors millions and millions of dollars and scientists to come up with a pill that you could take that would give you the same vision as animals nocturnally, so that you can
Genius.
see things in the dark.
They all got rabies.
This led to
Probably
limitless.
a bunch of blind dudes or got eye cancer or something from it. And then the last one is probably my favorite, the gay bomb. This was a real thing.
Oh no.
The gay bomb or halitosis bomb, it was also called. It was a non-lethal psychochemical weapon that the United States Air Force Research Laboratories produced, and it was basically a bunch of female sex pheromones, and they would drop it as like a weaponized mechanism, and it would spread these pheromones
chemtrails.
over the ground troops, and the theory was they're all going to get horny as shit and start fucking each other.
Oh, boner bomb.
They won't be able to concentrate on fighting the war.
Well, they did this in The Longest Yard.
Oh yeah.
They slipped it into the guards' stuff, into their
Yeah.
pills.
The
And then
ecstasy.
he grew boobies.
Kevin Nash.
Oh yeah,
Not-
he's
not
homeless.
ecstasy.
He grew the
Not
boobies.
ecstasy.
Triumphs.
That's right.
Whatever it is.
Estrogen.
Estrogen.
Estrogen,
They started
yeah.
getting estrogen.
Ecstasy would work too, though. Slightly different effect.
Yeah.
True.
So I
Same end game.
thought that was hilarious because that was probably just some general.
You put enough
who
ecstasy in there, dudes will start rubbing each other.
Did,
Oh, yeah.
Then you're really onto something.
This some general was
Then
in
you're
charge of this project, and
doing
he's like,
awards.
I can't tell people I'm gay because of the era that I'm in. But if everybody got really horny during all this
Tell
and
you
started
what.
to fucking each other, that would be cool.
If the government spent enough money, I think that's a game you can win eventually.
Yeah.
That type of thing. But let me tell you about a game you can't win.
All right, what's that?
Credit card debt.
Nope.
Nope. Nowadays, they include a little breakdown to show you how only paying the minimum payments means you'll be paying it off for decades. That's right, decades. With Lending Club, you can consolidate your debt or pay off credit cards with one fixed monthly payment. Since 2007, Lending Club has helped millions of people regain control of their finances with affordable, fixed-rate personal loans. No trips to a bank, no high-interest credit cards. Just go to lendingclub.com, tell them about yourself and how much you want to borrow, pick the terms that are right for you, and if you're approved, your loan is automatically deposited into your bank account as little as a few days.
Nice.
Lending Club is the #1 peer-to-peer lending platform with over $35 billion in loans issued. Go to lendingclub.com/heartland, check your rate in minutes, and borrow up to $40,000. That's 4 stacks of high society. That's lendingclub.com/heartland, lendingclub.com/heartland. All loans may be equal housing lender.
Nice one, Diggsy.
Yeah, well, it's been fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Just sum things up real quick. Your butt problems, Diggs, I think are taken care of.
Yep.
Which is good.
I won that war.
You're more comfortable.
Great job,
than
Diggs.
I'm sure
you
they'll be
were.
back
Go, Tony.
for
At Baby Town.
World War II, but
You're winning
Yeah,
today,
good
bud.
job.
I won
Jake.
today.
You're winning right now.
As a winner.
Keep the rat and Departed. Don't fucking spend the money. Take it out.
Yeah,
of
make
there.
your own
Great
movie.
fucking movie. Great fucking movie. Zito's got some lighted shoes now. Fucking
yeah.
perfect
There it is.
for Zito.
Yep.
I don't know how you went this long without having it.
Thank you. Means
Bailey's
a lot.
moving out. Congratulate him.
There you go, Bailey.
Let's go, Bailey. Sorry, Todd, for you.
Rap's
too.
not as good as it used to be.
No.
No,
Never
it'd be
will
good. I haven't got to live by myself for very long.
Gorms thinks,
Oh well, Marnie's
Gorms
in it.
thinks he could parallel park.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Parallel Park champion. We're going to set that up.
Yeah,
I'd love
we
it.
for
Settle
sure
this
Love
fucking
it.
dispute
Let's do it.
Can't
once
wait.
and for all.
Jim Boeheim killed a guy.
Jim Boeheim
killed a guy.
Killed a guy. It can happen
Worms.
to anybody. That's what that message is all about.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. You can be the
Passed
best coach
away.
in the
I mean,
country.
that's the best
You
idea.
can
You're not
coach.
gonna
You
do it
can
dead?
coach
I
Team
can't.
USA, and you can still hit guys with your car.
You're not
Yeah.
going to give him a dead?
I can. I mean, he was just,
Just
he
happens.
blew out a tire, hit the guardrail. Next thing you know, he's ass over elbow over Boeheim's car. No, I can't bury him right now.
Someone's got to.
But
Not yet. Not yet. We'll give him a week.
No, I mean,
not even
someone's
in the
going to have to
ground
bury
yet.
him.
real quick, can I get some on Zion's shoes the other day?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that fucking Nike stock is going down today because of a bunch of fucking white people are now worried.
Whoa!
Are not worried about their Nike shoes blowing out when a 6'8", 290-pound athletic freak blew out his fucking shoe is absurd.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's going to happen. He's going to go to Adidas, right?
Tell you
Adidas
what.
has to be licking their lips right now.
Some kid in some sweatshop is sweating big time right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's going to firing squad.
Hey, tell me
Double
this, though.
seeing that one.
What are you, nuts? They
would
fucking
you have
killed him
stolen those
last
shoes?
night.
Yeah.
He's dead.
No,
They
he got
probably
hit by
have a
Jim
whole
James.
Zion team down there. Like they only work on Zion shoes, so it was easy to figure out.
There's a Duke basketball room. They got like 200 people in there.
Would you have guys stolen those shoes and sell them online?
I still don't think it was as easy as you said. You think
They
it
were.
is,
They
yeah.
left them right on the chair. If you're right
under
behind
the
that
bench. I mean, how easy it is to get to the bench.
hey, it's like one row. So no, Duke is very close together.
No, I know that's a basketball court.
You would have to say it would be equally as difficult as the robbery at the baseball park in the town. Like it would have been that. It would have
get
taken
outta
that
here.
kind of operation.
It would have been pretty tough because they have
Still is.
coaches behind the players.
Yeah, the
bench.
trainers sit behind the
Yeah, the
fucking
trainers and them sit there, and then it's like
pay 'em
families and players.
can I get those shoes?
Yeah. Got to call it a bomb threat at least. Get people panicking.
I would-
Hey,
start
what if
freaking
it's
out.
like Mike and he loses all his skill?
Whoa.
Something
Hopefully.
to think about. It'd be crazy.
What if he sucks from now on?
Hopefully.
Let him go to the Knicks first, and then let him suck.
He's like genetically superior to
Oh yeah,
everyone.
he's a freak.
How old is he?
19.
19 years old.
South
That's
of
what they
20.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah.
And he is a monster. A monster. I can't even imagine when he gets in the NBA.
Yeah, I can tell you
It's
he's
gonna
going to
be
be fine.
unstoppable.
Nike's going to be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Nike gonna be all right.
Nike going to be okay.
They got a pretty strong foundation over there. It's, better than the Sweden ones.
I'm sorry right now.
Your
I'm,
lineup shoes from.
I am an explosive guy, and I have yet to rip the Sweden.
Tell you what,
ones.
Zito, I don't doubt that you could bust out a pair of shoes.
The only thing explosive about you is your diarrhea.
What do you mean?
Remember he was in here and they were editing or whatever, and we looked over and he didn't have any fucking shoes.
No.
or socks
It
on?
was you. Well, we were standing by our bar area, and Zito was sitting on a couch, probably 15 to 20 feet away.
Yeah.
And Todd just starts. He goes, "Is fucking Zito somewhere with his shoes off?"
He's
And I'm
over
like,
there
"Actually,
sweating.
yes, right there."
I'm gonna tell you right now. That's my inner Steve Jobs. That's how I think. You guys should let me do it.
He sweats.
But we can't
It
switch
stalls.
because we're trying not to vomit.
It was literally like in the
brain's-
cartoon when you could see the smell like travel from his feet in
like
a smoky form to
heat off
Todd's
the ground.
nose.
I will say though, me gaining the weight back, my feet start to smell more. I don't know what it is.
No shit.
They're sweating more.
What do you mean?
Fat people smell worse.
Can you imagine if that was the chocolate challenge and it was just a square piece of chocolate that fucking tastes like his feet smell?
Nope. Would have said no.
Not a chance.
I would take it down.
Nobody
like a
would
champ.
do it. We would get no cancer research out of that because nobody would be able to do it. All right. If you're on YouTube, this is it for you. We'll say goodbye. Go to the store right now, store.patmcafeeshow.com. You're listening to this on Friday. You still have a day and a half or better left for the sale. 20% off. We have the best thing. I know I'm a member of the group.
You're right, though.
And I'm on the team.
You're correct.
So some people think I'm biased, but this is a factual statement. It might be the best collection of St.
It really
Patty's Day
is.
shirts available on the internet.
By far.
So go there right now.
We could say that because like you guys tweet us what you're buying, and literally every single shirt is selling.
Yeah,
So that's how we know that it's the greatest collection of St. Patty's Day shirts.
that's
of all
right.
time.
It's diverse. There's something for everybody. And we're getting a lot of this people like being cute with jumping in on commenting on other people's stuff when they send a little picture of the shirt they ordered about, oh yeah, you'll never get it in time. Blah, blah. Hey, this was a small business.
Small business.
We started out. Things get rocky sometimes when you're trying out.
Yeah.
Everything's fixed.
New things,
Yeah.
new companies, whatever.
Oh,
it's
no,
smooth
Todd.
going now.
Don't
You'll
tell
get
me
it
you
in
fell
time.
for this too.
Hey,
What?
hey.
It's a joke. Okay.
It's a
You
joke.
see this beautiful shirt I'm wearing right now, this Andy King shirt. What did Andy King help organize? The Fire
The
Festival.
Fire Festival.
So people are saying, hey, you pay for that shirt, you might not get it.
Cute.
Oh, joking.
I got that one. But I'm still getting a lot of, do I use the UPS Air or hey, it's 3 weeks away.
You know what? Be part of
No
the problem or be part of the solution.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This small
don't
business
worry
has grown
about
a lot since Black Friday.
Don't worry about it. Get it. All right. So you're out of here.
Was that
YouTube
the
people.
soundbite?
Don't
or-
worry about it. You created it perfectly.